And I believe we are live right now. Hopefully. Hopefully. So, goal of today is to create the design and the system of the quizzes and how I'm going to be able to interact with it. How is it going to be working? It's a pretty big piece. I don't want to have this Figma. I want this one. Am I live? Really? Yeah. Why can't I just click on my fucking name? Here we go. So, first let's see what I've all previously done for the competition. And sure enough we can add quizzes and modify them. I don't know if we do everything as a model or not. I'm not sure about this. Shall we do everything as a model? The problem to do everything as a model is that you're limited in your interaction, while creating new pages is just sky's the limit. I wish I could find inspiration. I'll just ask Lovable to create a quiz system for me. And the value, I don't know what value is. I think I will. I'm gonna have to feed this image. Here is an example of what I want to display to my end user. I need a back office to manage this. I link to an image so you can have a better understanding. Am I loud enough? I don't think I am. Like, perhaps I should stop talking directly inside of the microphone, but this is inconvenient to be able to talk directly inside of this. I don't think I am. Like, perhaps I should stop talking directly inside of the microphone, but let me fix this property. Okay, now it seems to be better. So, what level I just did? Let's see. I just want the front end. Am I in a agent mode? Yes, I am. Oh, how could we reset someone? I can't restore the come on. I'm just going to recopy and paste the prompt. I think I can copy them as no, I can't. Boom. Just go to the dashboard and create another one. I linked a wireframe of how the quizzes should be displayed for the end user. Just build the back of his void. Let's hope you understand. In the meantime, I'm going to try to find some design system element that could help me. I think I want to have a list of quizzes. I mean, I think it would be regular word operation. For now, I just want to build the front end. This is perhaps suboptimal because I usually start doing the back end instead of doing the front end. They always have new updates about this thing. I wonder if Cloud Code can just do this also. I think Well, I could ask Gemini. I think Gemini would be absolutely good. So apparently it generated the entire back office. Let's preview it if it's willing to work. Not sure. No quizzes yet. Create your first quiz. Quiz title. Who will win? Question. Add your first question. Question text. This is not good at all. This is not correct. Single choice slider. If I say slider, 10 point, 10 point, then I said add your first option. I don't know what is this, to be honest. I don't know where did you find this element. Who will win? One question. Preview. 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 Edit. What is this? I don't know what is this. It's the value. Okay. So it could be everything, right? No, it has to be a number. Oh, because it's type slider. Okay, so it can be everything. The difference, and here it would be if or right? Okay. I think it's quite bad. I want to have an event, right? I don't have information about it. Let me second teacher. Let me check it up. Quiz system. I think what Steven has done was pretty great. 5 months ago, damn. App, model, event. So we have event that has many questions. And the prediction is, I don't know what it is, but it is the user, and the user can have, I don't know, there is no relationship, but the question. Oh yeah, okay. So there is different type, but I don't want type by matches or sport. I want to be able to create quizzes. Like there is only 2 type quizzes or football. So there is events. An event could correspond to this big card. Inside of this event, we can have several questions. Every question has a type. It's either single choice or a slider? Let me see. Scattered row. Yeah, so it's either a slider or a single choice. No, it can't be. It's either a versus game, no, because it has to be. I have to compose. I'm gonna have to ask ChatGPT again to just, since my credit has resetted, I have to ask ChatGPT again. Here we go. So I'm going to share with him all of my working yeah, it's over there right now. Oh, I don't know if I can just upload several pictures. Here we go. This is rugby, we already have it. And this is tennis. I don't want to split anything. This is tennis. And this is regular question. Just copy and pasting my prompt. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. So, okay, I want to build a quiz system for a prediction platform. I use laravel, vuejs, and push the script. I want to build a quiz system now. I want to have a versatile solution that could work for many sports. I want to be able to make predictions on football, rugby, tennis, basketball, etc. And I say for rugby, for football, rugby, tennis, and general quiz. You can see that it contains information on how to do it. This will be able to find the existing forms. I want to have something reusable so it can be modular. An event like a match can have multiple questions. Why do you speak in French? Sport type, football, sport. Points. Okay, so we have events of different types. And then for each events, we have list of questions with an ID, with a text, with a type. But I want options, right? Build me a timeline with changes and that have several events. Rugby, tennis, foot, and question. So I can have a better overview. I forgot to just set the Pomodoro. I think I can just start a break right now. Yeah. Timeline. Sport type rugby. Started, ended. I want a status. Would be better to have a status. Question: who will win? Option: France or black. Question: option: value text. How do I define a good answer? That's the thing. I'm not sure. Timeline name would be title, I guess. But there is no really a title for that. It's just a, yeah, nothing crazy. I think I could add information. I don't know. That's quite interesting to see. Single choice. Sport type Uruguay, sport type tennis. Start date question. Who will win? Final score. Type single choice. Single choice, single choice. This should be a versus. Actually. Ooh. How could I define the verses? This is so ridiculous. Perhaps because it's type of tennis? I don't know. Single choice, single choice. Is there anything else different than single choice? Type number. There should be a type slider. But anyway. And how for the football? How does it work? Who will win? For football, really? This is not correct. It's not correct. And how can I set the right answer? Correct. Distribute points to the user. So what was the migration here? The reason it was a content, a question table. Yeah, I'm not sure. Can the G's and stuff? It's it's the ID, right? Yeah, it's the ID. Not exactly sure. Because this could be a type of type score, for instance. I wonder if I should have two different elements, like one for the football and one for other thing. Here we go. Paste it here. Perfect, let's break that down. Why are you suddenly speaking English? Like, user answer table. I mean, there is nothing to hide. Provide me with JSON. Okay. Name, description, event date, football, teams, question type, score, question type, score. This is so hard. This is where I'm stuck right now. Like, I know I have a table. I have an event table that encapsulate different element, different question. The problem is that the problem is for football, really, because football is quite particular. Perhaps I should have a different table element, like quiz underscore. Because, for instance, what it said here, it was a timeline with different events, and I could have an event for football, like event type football, or I could have an event underscore football, which will, let me grab the current version of it. There's fixture team, there's timeline, and inside of the timeline I have fixtures. And I also want to have information about the game. So that's where it's become complicated. One of the questions is, should people be able to create football match? Or is it just me who are able to do this? I don't know. Because I could create something like only, should I display that? I should be able to create something like event football, event rugby, event tennis, but I don't think it would be necessary a great idea. Because what's the point if only event of type football is different than the rest of it? Or I have a table, I have an event table with quizzes inside of it. How do I store and display information about football game since I will have to store teams and data from the game and more information than other sport. I don't know. Perhaps I will also have to ask Grok. I think Grok is like cheaper. I don't know. I don't know if it's cheaper, but I think I can just ask him the exact same questions. Like I would re-upload every image I have uploaded here, so I can copy the image. because Eden is perhaps a Maroon, but Grok is pretty cool. So copy, paste, copy, only 4 image, alright, boom, and then I can copy that and paste it here and set it to Grok. It's so fast. I don't know how to do it, but Grok is insanely fast. Insanely fast. Sport, table event generic, alright, but it has to be, yeah, okay, table matches, pour le sport avec match, so it would be, I can store stuff inside of JSON, alright, final score, home score. How do I do it in the current version of it? This score. Oh, I have another table for that, which is suboptimal because it creates more complexity. While I could just store this directly inside of the JSON in the table. It's more, I don't know, since it's not extremely important data, it doesn't really matter if it breaks, it wouldn't break the entire game. That's what I meant. Local, yeah, penalty score. And create some teams, alright. Table players. Okay, so now we are underneath the event type football. I want the answer to be in another table. Adapt this JSON and this JSON. So both could works for the variety of sport. I don't know how to speak English. Yes, but there is only one event here. I want several events in an array with different spots. It's fast, but it's not really that clever. So this is a complete timeline rugby. But where is the question? Where are the questions? Okay, so now we have something a bit better, I guess. And it's poorly formatted. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. How am I gonna be able to solve this? Type rugby, details, type tennis, type football, general quiz. I think I should list the different type of question that I can have. I can have like multiple. Perhaps versus is just for tennis, or it's a versus thing. Let's list. How can I just list this? I think I could create a new file, like a new readme file. So not a readme, but a markdown file where I can just write down how the quiz system would work. I forgot to just launch my timer. Continue. I've already struggled on this. I could always start to add the team functionality instead of the quiz. But since this is the core of my application, of my solution, it should be nice that I have something that could work, so I can build on top of it. Oh no. Here we go. So, question type. It's a markdown, I should be able to see the results. Why I can't? Okay, I can now. I think we could have single choice. We could have should we have a score element? Let's write it. For now, let's write it. Type single choice. Type could say versus. And we could have a type of range. A range type somehow. I think at the beginning it was called slider. Type range. The problem is that the range can have multiple different type. So every range is actually a where is the range? Oh, I think I have it here. Single choice, slider. Yeah, instead of range, we can have a slider. I think this is okay. This could be just like football or quiz, because football is quite particular. I could say event type should the event have a type. I should design the DB. The problem is that also in my design, which is perhaps suboptimal, is that for football, the points are directly on the event cards. Perhaps I should have, because this is just an addition of all of this, right? My event table will be insanely big, I guess. Force an ID. Should we be able to add a description? Like there is a starting date, like an event date. But yeah, don't I have something that summarizes everything I've done? Start date time. I have a status, yeah. I have an event type. Should we call type? Yeah, type. Competition ID. Should it have a title? I don't know. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. How do we say the small description? Description. Or information. The location, do we? And really, yeah, we need to have the location. Because if it's a type football, because if it's a football, if it's a type of football, then we want to have teams. This would be an object. This would be like a JSON. And then we can have questions. Of course, he will also have questions, but can we move this? Do we have a status for the question? I don't think so. Or I don't know. I'll take a break. Pretty hard to think about all of this. Especially when I would have to do the front end, this would be even harder, I guess. I'm the best, thank you. Focus now. Push-ups. Anyway, let's continue. He's automatic, I don't know what it is. I think it's when it goes directly to the finished state without passing by the pending. Undefined, the answer is already defined. We don't need to take care of this for now. So yeah, we have heavens. We can create heavens. Let's see what will be lovable. Now I start to have a better understanding of how I will construct my project, my table, and my migration, and all that jazz. The only thing I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it is define which answer is the right answer. Because we call these options, right? Bum-ba-dum. So we don't need a title, just need the status. ID, status, type. Is visible. Here we go. So I'm gonna just beat this to livable. I should be able to hear this structure. Now let's him thinking. Let's livable think about the structure of the UI and UX design. This is something I really struggle on. um, I can't edit it. So let's create a quiz and then let's say final type rugby pending visible. Add your first question. Who will win? Point. Yeah, 4. Haha, it's pretty bad. 5 friends. Option. Query. This is not bad suggestion, like to add different multiple answers like this. I don't know how to select the right one. Query. No. I should be able to drag and drop also. This is not a bad solution, to be honest. It's not the best, but it's not bad at all. So I can add a question. Another question, yeah. This would be a slider. Go. Let's add a question. Same, it's a slider. Add a question. Add an option. Friends. Oh yeah. Let's save the quiz. This is not bad at all. This is pretty decent as a design, to be honest. Now I can click on that. This is pretty good. I didn't thought about this, like clicking on this with the little checkbox on this side. Pretty interesting solution. You see the total question of point? This is interesting. I kinda like it. I kinda like it. Now I have to be able to transform this with ChatCN and add it to my dashboard. Yeah, but I can't edit it. That's the problem. I can't edit a quiz. I could ask the same question, but to my other lovable project. So I don't know. I think it's this one. I paste the exact same thing, and let's see if we manage to do something. Now the way, yeah, this is not bad. Problem is that I have no, how do we say that? I don't know how in terms of design, in terms of UX, how could I show this? And I don't want to let the AI to do the work for me, because I would have to correct everything, to fix everything. I think there is a list element. Advanced table. CRUD layout. CRUD layout could be the solution. I can edit. No. Yeah, so something like that. Something like that could work. Like you would have the event information and then the question related to the event. Or something like this. I don't know. That's the problem. I do not know. I think you should open a new page or something. Mid-level finished. Yeah. Create your first quiz. Type regway pending information on a question. It's the exact same element. It's the exact same thing. Exact same thing, but worth. So what component could I use? I can't use sidebar. Context menu, no. Navigation menu, no. Radio group. Oh, the range calendar. I think I can use date picker, yeah. To select the exact date. I wonder if I can select the hour. Doesn't seem to be the case. A drawer. Yeah, the problem of the drawer is that it's from the bottom. I wonder if we can... do we have the possibility to just choose where to put it? Like, is it forced to be at the bottom? Perhaps it's sheet. Yeah, this is it. And here I could add, I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that I can create another card outside of this div. And Figma, why do you stop every time? Why don't you keep yourself open? I mean, I don't know if it's the blame of Figma or Arc browser that automatically closes, the one that the tab that consume a lot of memory resources. Anyway, competition, custom quiz. Yeah, this is it. I can add a quiz, and inside of this quiz we can add the question. We can add that would be fine. We just add this, then the user create the event, like the status, the type, the date, if it's visible or not, and then when you click to add, is redirected to the event page where you can add question. Yeah, that's it. That's the way to do it. Big brain time. And then card content. Card content. I don't know if we really want to have a card content. So I need also a table. I will either have to display a table or rather display a like I did in prices. Oh, I have to relog myself. User Samuel. Or just multiple card like that. That will showcase the event. I don't know. Either agreed or a table. I think Lovable had a pretty good solution, which was this. So this is a list of events and not agreed. And this could be it. So it would be kind of like a table, but not really. Boom, bum, 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 bum. Where is table? Here we go. The problem is that table is really, yeah, this is not good for our cases. And perhaps we should also have a floating button to add a quiz. How do I do the rules? Yeah, you had to scroll down to add a section, which is not great, but it do a trick, I guess. Like add a section, then you have a small model. We can do something like that. Where is it? Where is the rule page? Content section manager, we don't care about this. We want to have the card. The card is here, and we do not. Okay. So this would be our event title. But I don't think we do have an event title. Now that I think about it. So how... This is even more complicated than I thought it would be. How do people could edit their quiz if they cannot see what's inside of it? But I could see something like that with the number of questions that there is inside of it. Because this is under the date. Huh. This is not easy. Yeah, let's take a break then. I think I will have the AI. Because I have no clue. Okay, so let's link the competition. I want you to build a UX UI elements with mock data or displaying event. Use a list of code I want to display. Status. The date, the type, number of question, the total points I want button to you to hit it. And here and display hints of question. Here is some mocked data. And let's see what it will do. I'm curious about it. Bim bum 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 Oh, he created component. I don't want him to create component. Never mind. It's finished. Finished from generating all this slop. Very good. It's not great. As expected. Why did you create it now that... Event information, this is the card title. I don't know. But the fact that it has those little elements here, it's pretty nice. Let me see if I can just find something more appealing. Oh, product card. This could be it. Oh, let me see. No. No, because we don't have any picture. This could be it. Oh, this is even better. Having something like that, pretty cool. I just wonder how the other people do it. Let me see. Yeah, pretty bad. And this is not what I want. This is pretty average. This thing is pretty good. I mean, I could have the information, I could have the status, and then the edit button, delete edit button. I think I can get inspired by that. And here I can have a glimpse of the different question. So I would just keep the mock data. And I will revert, I will decline everything the AI has done. So decline, here we go. Just put it back. And then I assume we either do something like code IDE. What is this? It's JetBrains. More specifically, PHP Storm. It's an IDE from JetBrains, and they have several IDEs. Now, the IDE is pretty cool, but it's not cheap. Like, you have to pay for it. Except if you only do JavaScript. Like, if you only do JavaScript, you can use WebStorm, that I also have here, for instance. You can use WebStorm, and it's free, I guess, if you do not do some commercial stuff with it. Yeah, it's free. But otherwise, it's the JetBrains IDEs. You have for Java, Python, C++, C#. I think you have a lot of editor. You have all of this. Ruby, CLiant, PHP Storm, PyCharm, Rider, I don't know what it is, Golang, Rust, etc, etc. So pretty cool. It's a powerful IDE, way more powerful than VS Code. The only thing, the drawbacks, is that the AI, the implementation of the AI in it, like agent, etc, is not perfect. Like they have an agent called Journey AI, which is decent, but I don't think it's as good as Cursor or Windsurf. But I'm used to this editor. I kinda like it. Everything is already installed. Everything works. So this is why I use it. What do you use? I bet you use VS Code, right? I mean, everybody uses this. Back in the days, there were more diversity in terms of IDEs. Like, people used to use Sublime Text, or Atom, or Brackets, or VS Code. I don't know that it's still. I don't know if it's still up to date. Like Bracket, if it's still updated sometimes. No, it's not. Like the Dust commits, it's like 3 years ago. That's sad. I guess the same thing for Atom. Yeah, it's not edited anymore. You have Z, I think, now, which is kind of cool. And Cinema Text, I guess it's still here. Anyway. Yeah, it's still up to date. Still actively maintain. manage. Let's go with quizzes. Even though in the backend it would be called events. I wonder what wording I've used to do. Quiz. No. Okay. Manage your quizzes. Manage your quizzes. Add question. Ask additional question to your users, to your players. I think I can add a button. Would it be in a card footer though, or card content? I don't think I would need a card. I think it would be in a card header. Add a quiz. Class with fit, I would say. Yeah. Perhaps it should be there. Like that, boom, 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 boom. And class flex justified between item start. There we go. And then in the content, we could have a list of code. For now, I just mock the data. Just I just want to see how I could build my front end. Gap 4. Here we go. Bit too much, I guess. And I want to be inspired by this. So in the card title, I could have why there is no padding. I guess it's card header. Yeah. Card header. Inside of this we can have badges. Bum, 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 bum. Badge with the status event.status. This would be card content. What could we have? The information, the type. Go ahead. Why is there such a gap? Searching for cool music. I need to display the how do we say that? I need to display the date or so. Come on. Display the date, perhaps the information. The type. I display the event that. Oh, we don't have the date. Now that's new. I need date time here. I hope you will work. What have I done? Why doesn't it work? Oh, event.datetime. Here we go. Edit. Where is my v4? Okay. Edit those card so I can display the information inside of it. Fix the UI and the UX. Do not create cursor component. Let's see what it does. Perhaps it will do something pretty good. I mean, in terms of design, sometimes Journey AI is pretty relevant. I mean, not even sometimes, most of the time. Okay, this is pretty good. This is decent. I wish the button would have been there to just edit it. I think I can remove the over. Otherwise it would be perhaps a bit too much. I can increase the gap to 4. I don't know what it changed though. Okay, under this. Okay, perfect. Sounds good to me. I think I can remove, decrease the padding. Nope, doesn't seem to be working. Oh yeah, bad. So cap 4, but in the card I should say padding 2. Perhaps it's a bit aggressive. Overall it's 4, I guess. 4. It's 4. It's 6. Yeah, it's 6. So let's put it as 4. And same thing for the wide. The badges, okay. PB2, I think can remove that. And then say can remove this. And I can say py4, px, sorry. Then the button would be with, yeah, we can say with 4 and just remove the variant. I can remove the size also, I don't want this to be small. Here we go. Perhaps it's not clear enough. And it's time to take a break. Perfect. Not sure about the date. I also think I should have a delimiter between the header and perhaps the fact that putting this inside of another type of rugby. Should I display the type? Design is so hard. Development system is way easier. I don't know. I prefer this. Can I have access to the code? Yeah. Component, quiz, question builder, quiz list. I think I can have preview, right? What is this, preview or quiz, view quiz, quiz type, status, calendar. Yeah, okay, that's the way. Do more something like that. I don't know if we would be able to do this because it's basically React that you have to transform into Vue.js, and also I don't know if it would understand the logic behind it. Anyway, it's worth to try, so it doesn't really matter. This is not bad. It's just that this is not as good. like around A. It shouldn't be that big. I think instead of around A, we could just add a badge with the right information. Like this one. There we go. Can remove this. One other feature that could be cool, it would be to filter the quizzes. And perhaps I should put this inside of another page, because this doesn't really make any sense that it's inside of the competition page. Yeah, that's probably ridiculous to add this inside of the competition page. It should be inside of a quiz page or an events page. It would be more logical in terms of UX and UI. In terms of UX. I can remove the status here. But we do not display the date. The date should be absolutely mandatory. And I wish we could have a glimpse of the quiz, of the question. I think there is another stuff that we can use. Not really. Because they have this, and I believe this is an alert. Can I have the code? No, I can't. And if I do this, this is random class name. Okay. That's sad. I mean, I can unlock it though. What it was all checkout, right? I think. Blog. No. Product card. No. I don't remember what it was. account overview, refund overview. I don't remember what the inspiration I was looking for. It's not this, but this could be an interesting way of doing. This is it. So now I can unlock the code, show the code, and would be expected to be picked up. Enhance the UI by showing the first question in this kind of style using shadcn. I don't know if shadcn because in theory it should be added, but it doesn't look as great. It doesn't look as good. So I don't know. There's not enough component anyway. Let's see. So far nothing has changed. I want to display the date. And I want to show to the user, and I want the user to understand that there is several questions. One. Actually, it could display everything. No. Please roll back. Can I roll back to this? Yeah, okay. And then instead of slicing, I guess you slice the request for the event loop. No, we just take the first question at length. We actually should display all the question. Actually, display all the question. Actually, I didn't thought that Juni would be that helpful in terms of design. By the way, if you want to recruit me, I'm open for work. Feel free to contact me. I'm looking for freelancing mission. You never know. So, this is absolutely trash. This is not what I wanted to display. I just want to this. No, let's roll back. Display all the questions like this, and I can remove the Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, Q5. Oh, we need an order inside of the question also. If you want to order things like this is quite important. How the icon is. How did you define the icon? Hi Unicode, what's up? So how does it determine if question type is single choice? Otherwise what it is? If it's not single choice, it's a type of slider, and I bet if there is nothing that looks like a slider for Lucid, I probably find do you like Genie? I don't know. Somehow it's I would say it's pretty good, but it's not as good as Cloud Code or Cursor. But it's decent. It's getting better and better. At the beginning it was quite garbage. I wouldn't ask Juni to do extremely complex tasks, but if you want to refactor stuff or to just sometimes I just ask to analyze the code and see if there is any refactor to do, or enhancing the UI, it's worked pretty well. I think the biggest drawback is that you cannot feed him images, so you cannot import images inside of this, which is mind-blowing when you think about it, because it should be multimodal. We should be able to upload images in order to say, hey, take this image into consideration and make a design out of it. This is a drawback, and one of the biggest drawback, it's also that you cannot connect MCPs to it. For now, I think in the future you could. I was about to say that you couldn't choose the model, but apparently you can now. But the fact that you cannot connect MCPs, it's really bad. And I'm still confused about what JetBrain do on the AI stuff, because you can use the AI chat, which is pretty good, and you can have a shit ton of model. The AI chat is pretty good, and you can connect MCPs. Like I have MCPs for Supabase, I have MCPs for Connect 7, and they even have an edit mode, which is the agentic mode. But I don't understand why they have two products that basically do kind of the same thing. I think they should merge the thing, like the Juni and the agent for the edit mode for the AI chat should be merged into Juni AI. MCP is good, so it's looking just model-based context. I think it's only looking at the model-based context. I don't even know if you can have access to internet or perform HTTP requests to just fetch documentation. I don't know. I don't think it can. I know this can, like the AI chat and the chat mode. When you activated Codebase, you have access to MCPs, and I think you have access to documentation, and also you have access to a lot of different models. Perhaps I should try to change the model. I don't know why it chooses Sonnet 3.7 by default. I should use Sonnet 4. Perhaps it consumes more token. Still, I'm also still a bit confused about how the license work. Actually, my license terminated in 4 days, and I just consume half of it, which is totally fine. I don't know if I will renew it. I think I will try Cloud Code. The problem with Cloud Code is that it's $100 per month, which is huge. And I don't know how much better it is compared to Juni, because Juni is fairly cheap, actually. I don't know if they burn money in order to just catch their late. One other thing though about JetBrain and AI is that the auto-completion, it's pretty bad. Perhaps it's me who didn't configure it well enough, but it's pretty bad. I think GitHub Copilot had a better auto-completion than the AI, the JetBrain AI thing. Have you tried it? I'm curious about what you think about it. So the slider. Yes, I tried, but felt like no difference. I felt no difference without MCPs. No difference compared to what? But I think they will eventually ship the MCP feature. But there is no MCPs with Genie. I don't understand quite well what you want to say about it. Anyway. And have you tried like Cursor or Windsurf or Cloud Code? And if so, do you think Genie is okay tier? Or is it's way behind? I'm curious about that too. I tried Cursor on Windsurf, Genie is not good. Okay. That makes sense. But I think, like, I've tried Gemini. Sometimes I just ask Gemini stuff. Where is it? And I think Gemini is quite bad. Like, I tried the same thing in Gemini and in Gemini AI, and for some reason Gemini just write shitty thing. But for this project, I mean, I don't use the AI a lot. It's first time I use it that extensively because I have no clue what I'm doing in terms of UX. In terms of UX design, so I just need to find some inspiration, and the AI is pretty good to give UI inspiration, I think. I think I remember this badge. I think Google Model is not good for coding. Are you sure about that? Someone recently sent me this website, and there is leaderboard. People vote for which model is the best for, and you see Gemini on top of the list. Like it's even with all of those models, like Claude, Gemini, DeepSeek, and Gemini Pro. So it must be great. I think it's just the CLI of Google's, the Gemini CLI that is not great. But if you use the Google model directly inside of the AI chat, like if you use Gemini 2.5 Pro for instance, it works pretty well. It's just that the CLI, for some reason, is not good. And I don't know why. I think what's lack of it is a plan. Anthropic, OpenAI and Anthropic are better. Yeah, I use only Anthropic. I use Anthropic to code, and I just use ChatGPT to talk, because like if I want to have an abstract understanding of how things works, I would use ChatGPT and OpenAI model. But if I want pure code, I would use Anthropic. If that makes sense. Pro is incredibly powerful, but it's not directly usable via code base. But O3 isn't the most powerful model out there? I think it is, right? But it's, yeah, it's the most reasoning thing, but I think it's atrociously expensive. I mean, if you have infinite money, O3 and O3 Pro is different. Okay. Oh yeah, this is okay. This is 10 times more expensive, but the context window is pretty slow. It's pretty low, like 2,100 token, while 4.1 is 1 million. So I don't know. Perhaps ChatGPT 4.1 should should create a pre-answer for GPT-03, and then GPT-03 do the nitty-gritty work in detail. But I think I don't have the money to just run those models. But if you have the money, you can use Klein and just plug it like O3. And it will fit your entire code base every time, and just you will. It will cost you a tremendous amount of money, but I think it's probably the best way of using the AI. With O3 Pro, you can get better results than expected, even when you provide very simple input. Okay. But you use it with what? With what? With cursor? Or you use it with open... What's the name of it? OpenCLI or something? I don't remember. No. What is this? I don't know. I don't remember the name. No, just ChatGPT Codex. You use Codex. Like you don't write a single line of code. You just type some prompt and just let the AI do the work. Because I believe like it's only I've never tried Codex, but isn't the thing that only create commits and your repo and stuff? How much do you pay? The design was cool. looks cool. I don't know what the prompt was, but design looks cool. But you use Codex, or you don't? No, Codex wasn't the tool I was mentioned. It was another CLI tool that you could plug with AI, but I don't remember the name. There were a kind of a beef on the Twitter because of the name or something. I don't know exactly, but anyway. Yeah. But I think it's one of the most powerful stuff if you don't want to touch any code. Anyway. I don't remember. Anyway. AC. Just spill water on my computer for some reason. Anyway, I think I'm gonna stop the live stream. I'll just ask one more time, enhance the UX and the UI of this element. So let's see what it does. But on the chat is not good. Also the fact that you cannot set it's not good. Like in terms of UX, it's not good. The fact that you cannot create complex questions is not good. The fact that you cannot validate plan before you write, it's not good. The fact that I think you should have the option to say, hey, I don't want you to run tests, should be a great option, because you run tests and I don't necessarily want that. So yeah, there is a lot of little detail that Junie could do, and I think it's not really hard to do. So yeah, a lot of improvement to be done here. But at least they shipped something. Oh, okay. So I asked him to fix the UI, but I think I should have just said fix the UX. Because okay, it changed the color of the button there. Yeah, this is not what I wanted. Now okay, it looked better, but this is not what I wanted. This looks actually way more appealing. That's not what I want. And he even set it a smooth background color. That's weird. I think I'll stop it. Here we go. Which look effective, indeed more blend, and enhance the UX of this block. And just paste it. Not this block actually, this code here. Codex working with Google like a task manager. Yeah, I'll already read this message. Yes, it works like GitHub, but I don't know if it's that good. I don't know if it's insanely good or not. I do not know. I do not know. It's not that bad. But I just asked him to change the UX, not the UI. And yet, he changed the UI. Yeah. And it changed UX, it's in UI. I mean, this is good, but I just wanted to change it. I just wanted you to shit to fix the UX, not the UI. I will stop there for today. Nothing crazy today. Ba-da-ba-dum. Ba-da-ba-dum. Come on. Because, okay, the UX is cool. Not as bland as I used to do. Perhaps I should get inspired by that. I'm getting emboldened by the AI. At least we figured out how to do the quiz management system. Oh, I didn't change this. Oh my god. I think I will revert it. Everything it just died. Everything it did. The AI is definitely not on point. I mean, if I were not that picky, it would have been fine. But I am, so I want to have consistency between in my designs. Did you create as a class, as a grade, as a card, sorry? Apparently not. But this is too big, like if you wanted to search for question, it would be way too big. I think you should have the option to just see the question. And this is, I think Sony 4 is way slower than Sony 3.7 for some reason. So let's revert. There we go. Let's keep it this way. I mean, I want this to be compact because if some people have like thousands, not thousands, but a lot of question, then it will be pretty unnavigable to just go through all of the questions. hard header. Is there a gap? Yeah, there is a gap 4. No? Flex goal. I don't get it. Gap 1.5, okay. My bad. There we go. Now it's the same. Anyway. I think it's okay for today. I'm gonna have to hit now. So thanks for watching and see you tomorrow for the rest of it, for the quiz page, because we're gonna extract this and put it into another page and not in the competition page because it doesn't make any sense. Oh, and by the way, competition should have a S on this. Let's fix that right now. It should be competitions, not competition. Here we go. That's better. Good job. Thank you. You arrived at the moment I would end. I'm done for today. So thanks for watching and see you tomorrow at the same hour. Goodbye.